Hey guys, Josh Zamora here from Video Valet, and I want to first welcome you to this first video where we're going to be talking about how to get more traffic, more sales, and more leads through the power of video. All right, this is video number 1 of a 4-video series. All right, and as you can see on the screen, we're pretty much going to be covering the simple 4-step strategy to rank videos number 1 in Google at will and profit at least $1,000 in the next 30 days. And I say at least 1,000 because what I found is that if you can make 1,000, you can make 2,000. If you can make 2,000, then you can make 5,000. And if you can make 5,000, you can make 10,000 and go up from there. All right. So $1,000 is just a benchmark. You can make a lot more than that with what I'm going to be sharing with you over the next few days with our 4-step strategy. All right. So let's go ahead and jump into video number 1. All right, now before we actually jump into the content, I want to first share with you why I think you should pay close attention today. All right, you see, I'm a big believer that you should follow and pay attention to people who are actually out there doing what they're teaching and getting results. All right, and that's why I think you should really pay close attention to this 4-step video series. All right, because plain and simple, we know how to rank number 1 in Google. All right, here's a screenshot of me ranking on the first page of Google for a high converting buyer keyword within 3 days. All right, and I'm not only ranking number 1, but I'm also ranking number 2. All right. And this is a very cool strategy that you can use in your own business, where I'm pretty much creating a buffer that's pretty much impenetrable by my competitors, because they'll probably be able to get past the second video, but there's a good chance that they're not going to get past that first video. All right, so you can use this simple 2-step buffer strategy to create a nice gap between you and your competitors. All right, here's another video where you can see I'm ranking number 2 in Google within 1 hour. All right. Here's another one where I'm ranking number 1 in Google, and I'm still ranking today for a high converting evergreen keyword that pays me every single month. All right, here's another video that I'm still ranking to this day, ranking number 2 in Google for a high converting keyword. And if you can look a little bit to the right of the video, you'll see that this particular video is in the web hosting niche. All right, now this is one thing that you want to pay attention to, because the web hosting niche pays very, very well. All right, so I wanted to show you that so that you can know this particular video is an evergreen video, and I get paid very, very well on it, because web hosting companies are willing to pay anywhere from $50 up to $105 per sale that you refer to them. All right, so they pay very, very well, and this is an evergreen video that still ranks to this day. All right, here's another video where I ranked on the first page of Google in position number 3 within 8 minutes for a high converting keyword. All right, and here's another one where I ranked within 5 hours, and I'm right in the middle of the page for yet another high converting keyword. All right, but we want to talk about something that's more important than all of those rankings, right? Because those rankings mean absolutely nothing if we're not able to convert that traffic into sales. All right. So here are just a few of the affiliate income that we've been able to produce with those rankings. All right, here's one screenshot where one of those video campaigns brought in over $1,121.05 in commissions. All right, here's another campaign where I've made over $1,600. Here's another one where I made $564 over the course of 2 days. All right, here's just one evergreen video that pays me every single month, and this campaign has already made me over $5,000. All right, and this video here pays me every single month. All right, here's another one where a video brought in about $310 in sales. And here's another one. This is like the one I just mentioned, which is in the web hosting niche, that brought in $630 in commissions in a single month. All right, and if you look just above the $630, you'll see that each sale for this particular web hosting company pays me $105. All right, so when I say that web hosting companies pay very, very well, I really mean that. All right, $105 per sale. With that, I don't need to make too many sales to have a good month with that particular campaign. All right, and if you guys are into local marketing, my partner Damian Rufus, which I mentioned earlier in the presentation, he is an absolute beast at turning his local area into a cash producing machine. All right, and video marketing works for that reason as well. All right, here's one of his paychecks where he got $497 from one of his clients. All right, here's another one where he got paid $1,988 from another client. Here's another one over $1,800 from another client. Here's another one over $3,200. That's one of my favorite favorite ones, $3,200 from one client, guys. And that's the power that you can have when you know how to rank videos on the first page of Google, and pretty much what we're going to share with you in this video today. All right, so make sure you pay close attention, guys, because we know what we're doing. We know not only how to rank videos on the first page of Google, but we know how to monetize that traffic with affiliate income, and we also know how to monetize that traffic with local marketing. All right, so make sure you pay close attention because we're going to be sharing with you some very powerful information over the course of the next few days, and this four-step video series on how to get more traffic, sales, and leads with video. All right, now, of course, our results are not only what matters, but we want to show you guys that what we teach works for our students as well. All right, so here's a video where you can see Byron is ranking on position number 5, and this particular campaign was very interesting because Byron pretty much kept all of us in the loop on his rankings, and if I'm not mistaken, he's ranking way up in number 2 now because he kept posting in our private Facebook group his results and pretty much a case study of him getting his video to the first page, and we all chipped in and helped him out, and he got it ranking to the second page on position number 2. All right, here's Joseph, where he pretty much posted a testimonial of making his first 2 sales with what we're gonna share with you over the next few days. All right, here's Mike, same thing, sharing how he made his first sale following the techniques that we're going to be sharing with you over the course of the next few days. All right, here's Gerald, same thing, posting how he made his first 2 sales following our teachings. All right, here's Lex, same thing, how he said he's ranking on the first page for a search term that gets over 40,000 searches a month, and posting that he already made his first sale as well. All right, Gordon, same thing, showing how he's ranking on the first page of Google for a keyword that he targeted following our techniques. All right, and here's another very, very good one that I absolutely love because Mark is pretty much posting how he made his first high ticket sale by following our teachings as well, right? And as you can see, it may be a little bit small, but it says $998 commission for Mark by following what we're going to share with you over the next few days, guys. All right, so I just want to share this with you guys so you know that you're in for a very high quality training. All right, this is stuff that not only works for us but also works for our students as well. So make sure you get ready with a pen and paper and be ready to take notes. All right, so I'm going to share with you how to get these kind of results without having to use any fancy equipment, without needing years of experience, and without even having to be on camera. All right, guys, I'm going to share with you how to do this with some very low-tech skills and just following some simple, proven techniques that anyone can implement. All right, so if this sounds good to you guys, then we'll go ahead and continue on in this training. All right. Now, before I jump into this, I just want to quickly touch a little bit more about who I am so you guys can know who you're listening to, all right? My name is Joshua Zamora, and I'm from Miami, Florida. All right, here's pretty much a crazy picture of me that has no story behind it. I just pretty much woke up one day, took a picture, and it kind of stuck. I put it up on Facebook, and now I kind of use it as a branding image, all right? I've been marketing online since 2010. And as of 2014, I work full-time online and enjoy a very comfortable multiple 6-figure income. All right, and I've been doing video marketing specifically since 2012. All right, and I was kind of forced into video marketing because at that time I was putting up a lot of niche sites and getting some very, very good rankings and building up a very, very good income. But in April of 2012, Google released their Penguin update. All right, and Penguin pretty much crushed all of my niche sites and cut my income down by 90%. All right, so I needed to find something that allowed me to get my income back to the momentum that I was building very, very fast. All right, and video marketing was the avenue of choice that allowed me to do that. All right, so that's pretty much my story in a nutshell. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the content. Now, one thing that I think is very, very important to cover before we get into the actual techniques on what to do is to cover the 5 biggest mistakes that most marketers make with their campaigns. All right, I think this is very important because most people, when they get started online, they talk about their successes and how they become successful, but they don't really talk about the mistakes they made that helped them get to that success. All right, and I think if you know, and I think that once you know this information, and you know the biggest mistakes that most people make, it's going to allow you to avoid them and make your path to success a lot faster. All right, so the first thing that I see a lot of people doing wrong when it comes to getting traffic from Google is to target the wrong keywords. All right, this is a very, very big one. All right, because if you target the wrong keywords from the beginning, then the rest of your campaign is going to be pretty much doomed from that point forward. All right, because most people, when they target the wrong keywords, they either target keywords that are way too competitive and they're never going to rank for, or they target keywords that have no buyer intent behind them. All right, and what I mean by buyer intent is that you want to target keywords that people are going to make a purchase after they Google that keyword and land on your video, that they're going to pull out their wallet and buy something. All right, and we're going to be talking about the different keywords for you that you want to target a little later on in this video. All right. The next thing that I see a lot of people doing wrong is putting up unhelpful content. All right, this is a very, very big one because a few years ago, it was very popular to just go to Animoto.com, create a video that only contained images and music and put it online, rank it, and make sales. All right, unfortunately, that does not work anymore because people are a lot smarter, they're a lot more tech savvy, and they know how to find the information that they're looking for. All right, so if you're putting up unhelpful content, believe me, people are going to close out your video and move on to the next one. All right, and it takes just as much work to put together a good video than a bad video. And in this training, I think in video 2 or video 3, we're going to be sharing with you how to actually put together a high quality video that not only sells but provides good quality information. All right. The third mistake that I see a lot of people is not having enough call to actions in their videos. All right, and this is another big one because when it comes to online marketing or pretty much any marketing in general, people need to be told what to do. All right, don't assume that people know that they need to click the link that's below the video, or click the link that's on the video, or call the number that's above the video. Don't assume that people know that they need to do that. All right, make sure you're telling them multiple times in your videos that they need to call the number or click the link or whatever it is that you're trying to get them to do. Make sure you tell them to do it. All right, and there's been many studies conducted that proves that telling people what to do increases your conversions. All right, so make sure you're doing that. In any video that I put online, I always have anywhere from 3 to 5 call to actions at any given time. All right. The next thing that I see a lot of people doing wrong is working on too many campaigns at once. All right, this is another big one. All right, because this is something that I suffered from a lot very on, because the first video that I ever put online, it ranked within 24 hours, and within 48 hours, it made its first sale. All right, so the only logical thought that went through my head was to go out there and put up as many videos as possible. All right, the only downside to that is that actually ended up working against me, because I put up so many videos that I started losing track of what I was working on, which ones I worked on, which ones I didn't. I even forgot videos that I even put online. All right, so that kind of worked against me. So what I had to do was take a step back and identify how many videos I can work on any given time, so that feeling of overwhelm didn't come over me and pretty much caused me not to take any action at all. And what I came up with was 3 videos at a time. All right, and you're gonna have to figure out what video it is what number that is that works for you. But for me, it was 3 videos at a time. That allowed me to stay focused and know which videos I'm working on at any given time. And once those videos rank, then I can go ahead and move on to the next 3. All right. The next thing that I see a lot is people not promoting their videos enough. All right. This is another big one, because I see too many people wanting to do the very bare minimum that it takes to get their videos ranked. All right, and that's not the kind of marketer you want to be. All right, you want to be the one that's willing to go out there and treat their business like a business and do whatever it takes to get that video ranked. And not only make sure it gets ranked, but make sure that no other competitor can outrank you. All right, and luckily for you, I'm going to be talking about the exact backlinking and promotional strategies that we use in our business in video number 4. All right, so you're going to want to make sure you pay attention to that once we get to that video. All right. So let's go ahead and get started with this. All right, now I have a quick question for you, and I want you to jot down an answer and see what you come up with. But I want to ask you a quick question. All right, what do you think is the fastest way to get to $1,000 in the next 30 days? All right, and I've asked these questions multiple times to multiple different marketers, and I always get all kinds of answers. All right, I always get people wanting to do local marketing, selling $1,000 ticket items, selling $110 items. All right, I sometimes get people telling me robbing a bank. There's always people wanting to joke around, but in my opinion, the fastest way to get to $1,000 in the next 30 days is through launch tracking. All right. Launch tracking is one of the easiest and quickest ways that you can go out there and get a video ranked very, very quickly and get it producing income. All right. The first video that I ever put online was a launch tracking video, and it made its first sale within 48 hours. And within the next 3 weeks, it ended up making over $700 in commissions. All right. But what most of you may think when it comes to launch tracking is to launch track within the internet marketing niche. All right, and that's a very profitable thing to do, but I'm also going to be sharing with you guys how you can launch track outside of the internet marketing niche as well. All right, so I'm going to be sharing with you how to launch track within the internet marketing niche and how to launch track outside of the internet marketing niche, and how you can make some great money in both of those strategies. All right. So step number one in this 4-step strategy is to find the right keywords and the right product. All right. So the first kind of keywords that I like to target in my campaigns are product name review and product name reviews. All right. If I can target no other kind of keywords, I would be a happy and very profitable man if I just targeted those keywords there. All right. And the reason for that is because when someone is looking for a review on a particular product, that's what I like to call a keyword that has some buyer intent behind it. All right, because once they're done watching my video, there's a good chance they're going to pull out their wallet and buy something. All right, and that's the kind of traffic that we want. All right, and review traffic is probably one of the most targeted traffic when it comes to getting those people that are ready to buy something. All right. And also when it comes to launch tracking within the internet marketing niche, product name bonus is another keyword that works very, very well for getting people to convert into sales. Right now, it doesn't work too well outside of the internet marketing niche, but within the internet marketing niche, it works very, very well because people are accustomed to looking for bonuses within the internet marketing niche, right? And with good reason, all right? Because a lot of people are out there putting up some great bonuses for purchasing products through their affiliate links, all right? Usually what I do is if I'm launch tracking within the internet marketing niche, I'm going to go ahead and target product name review and product name bonus within one campaign and rank that one video for all those keywords. All right. Now, the next kind of keywords that I like to target is does XYZ work? Does XYZ really work? And does XYZ actually work? All right. These are the other kind of keywords that I like to target. And the way that I came about these keywords is when I was targeting health supplement keywords, review keywords for health supplements. There was a lot of competition, all right? And I needed to find a way to still be able to get that same review traffic without having to compete with so many affiliates, all right? And that's where I found these kind of keywords, all right? And pretty much what it is it's pretty much the same traffic, all right? Because all people are pretty much looking for is a review of the product and to pretty much know if the product is going to work for them or not. All right, so you can use the same video that you'd use for a review keyword that you can use for these keywords, all right? And it's pretty much, something like if you were targeting a health supplement, it'll be something like, does Garcinia Cambogia work? Does Garcinia Cambogia really work? And does Garcinia Cambogia actually work, all right? And what I do typically is put together one video and target all those variations of those keywords, all right? And that works very, very well. Now, they don't get as much traffic as review keywords and bonus keywords, but it's still very, very profitable. All right, and you can rank for them very, very quickly because they're more of a long tail keyword. All right, now the good thing about launch tracking is that search volume is irrelevant. All right, you don't have to go to Google Keyword Tool and spend any time trying to find how much volume that keyword is being searched for because the product hasn't been released yet. All right, your traffic and your sales are going to come once that product is already released. But we're going to try and rank for that video a few days before it's actually released, so we can be the first one there on the market once that product is released and people start going to Google researching for reviews. Your video is going to be the first one there. All right. Now, some additional keywords that I want to cover with you that will help you get some traffic as well. Now, they don't have anything to do with launch jacking in particular, but these are some more evergreen terms that I want to share with you to help you get more traffic and understand the different kind of keywords that I like to target. All right, so the next kind of keywords that I also like to target is how-to keywords. All right, how-to keywords are very, very powerful, and they work very, very well for building your list. All right, because if someone is looking for how to do something or how to solve something or how to get rid of some kind of problem, if you're able to create the solution to that problem and put it behind a squeeze page, many people are going to give you their email address in exchange for that solution to the problem that they're looking for. All right. Now, the next kind of keywords that goes hand in hand with how to is for dummies. All right. Now, the Dummies company has done a very, very good job at branding themselves to the point that people now start Googling keywords with their branding in it. All right. Now, what I mean by that is that instead of people searching for how to do yoga, people are now starting to search for yoga for dummies. All right, and those kind of keywords right there have so much search volume because the Dummies company has done a very good job at branding themselves. All right, so things like yoga for dummies, chess for dummies, all those different niches, any kind of niche that you can think of, you could just put for dummies at the end of it, and there's a good chance there's a ton of untapped traffic in those keywords. All right. Now, the next kind of keywords that I like to target are celebrity terms, all right? Now, celebrity terms are, again, another very, very powerful kind of keyword, all right? Now, what I mean by celebrity term is big companies understand that that celebrities sell products very, very well. Anytime a celebrity endorses a product, it tends to boost sales, all right? So what they do is they pretty much hire celebrities to endorse their products. And a perfect example of this is Ashton Kutcher and Nikon camera, right? A few years ago, Ashton Kutcher pretty much became the face of the Nikon 1 camera. All right, now when people would see a commercial about that camera, there's a good chance they're not going to remember what the name of the camera was, but they are going to remember that Ashton Kutcher was the celebrity endorsing that product. So what's going to happen is once they go home and are able to do their research, they're not going to search for the name of the camera because they don't know the name of the camera. What they're going to search for is Ashton Kutcher camera review. All right, and then once they find that it's the Nikon 1, then they'll go ahead and do some additional research on that product. All right, but they came to Google searching Ashton Kutcher camera review. All right, and those kind of keywords right there have so much traffic that you're not going to believe how much traffic there is in those kind of keywords. So anytime you see a celebrity endorsing a product, or anytime you see a celebrity marketing a product, make sure you write it down because there's a good chance that that product is going to be getting a ton of search volume. All right, and another good example of this is anytime a popular celebrity loses a lot of weight, that is very, very powerful as well because a ton of people are going to go to Google and want to know how they did it, or if there's a celebrity that constantly stays in good shape. That's another good niche that you can go after because people want to know how they're doing it and how they can do it themselves. All right. So people are going to search for things like Jennifer Lopez workout plan or, Katy Perry workout plan, things like that. Big celebrities, they're going to look for how they're staying in shape and want to know how they can do it themselves. All right. And the last kind of keywords that I want to quickly touch on is versus keywords. All right. Versus keywords are very, very powerful because there's so many competing products out there that sometimes people don't know what to choose. All right. So they go to Google and they want to compare two very similar products and see which one is right for them. All right, a perfect example of this would be Apple TV and the Roku device. All right, both of these products are streaming movie products. Now, people are probably not going to know which one is right for them, so they're going to go to Google and search for Apple TV versus Roku. All right, and there's so much traffic in those kind of keywords, it's unbelievable. All right, and there's an unlimited amount of products that you can do this with. All right, an unlimited amount of niches as well. All right, you can do this for cameras, laptops, TVs, any kind of electronics. The list goes on how you can use this kind of keyword, right? And the good thing as well is that you can go 3 and 4 levels deep, right? Because if there's more than 2 products in that niche, people are going to be looking for different comparisons for all the products, right? So a perfect example of this would be Apple TV versus Roku versus Google TV versus Amazon TV. All right, you better believe that there's people out there looking for a comparison of all 4 of those products. All right, so I just wanted to share those different other keywords with you because those are keywords that I love to target that have paid me a lot of commissions over the last few years. All right. So now that we covered the keywords, I want to pretty much cover where you can find these products, and then we'll finish off with video 1, and then over the next day or so we'll be sending you the second video where we talk a little bit more about step number 2. All right, so where exactly do you find these products? All right, now in this particular section of this video, I'm going to be switching back to launch jacking. All right, and I'm going to be talking about first how to launch jack within the internet marketing space, and then I'm going to talk about how to launch jack outside of the internet marketing space and where you can find products for that. All right, so specifically within the internet marketing niche, you can launch jack by going to different launch boards. All right, now launch boards are pretty much a website where vendors go and announce that they're releasing a new product. All right, there's 3 main launch boards out there that you can look at. All right, there's JV Notify Pro, there's Munch Eye, there's Warrior JV, and those are pretty much the top 3 launch boards that are out there today. All right, here's what JV Notify Pro looks like. You have the date on the left, the name of the product and the name of the vendor in the middle, and then a link and then a link next to it where you can click on it, and then a white box opens, and you see the blue button that says JV invite page. You'll be able to be taken to the JV page where you can learn more about the product, when it's launching, the price points, the commissions, about the product, and all of that good stuff. All right. Munch Eye, same thing. You have the date on the left, the name of the product creator in the middle. If you click on it, you're going to be taken to a page that has more information and a link to the JV page. All right, Warrior JV, same thing. You have the link on the left, the date on the left, the name of the creator on the right, as well as the name of the product, and then you have the link to the JV page all the way to the far right. All right, now those are the 3 main launch boards out there, and the good thing about them is that many times they are several months into the future. All right, so people are announcing their product that's going to be released a month or 2 from now, and that gives you a good amount of time to prepare your campaign and make sure that your video is the one that's ranking on the first page of Google once that product is live and ready for purchase. All right. Now, what I look for when I'm launch jacking within the internet marketing space is a minimum of a $27 price point. All right. And the reason for that is because you want to make sure that it's going to be worth your time. All right. Now, a $27 price point is what I have found that works for me, because typically when the price point is $27, then there's usually 1 or 2 additional upsells that are much higher than $27, and I'm going to be getting paid on every single sale that the person does within that funnel. All right. The next thing that I look for as well is a good amount of affiliate prizes. All right. Now, the reason that I look for this is because when there's a good amount of affiliate prizes, then that usually means that affiliates are usually going to promote that product a little bit harder because they want to win the affiliate prizes. All right. And affiliates are what is going to drive the traffic that we're going to profit from to Google to look for reviews. All right. And once that traffic is in Google looking for reviews and they see your video, that's where you're going to get paid. All right. So when there's a good amount of affiliate prizes, that usually drives affiliates to promote harder, which drives more people to go to Google and more people to look for reviews, which causes more people to be looking at your video. All right. Now, that's what I look for when I'm launch jacking within the internet marketing space. All right. Now I want to talk about how you can launch jack outside of the internet marketing space and how you can find an unlimited amount of products to promote. All right, and I call it my Google News technique. All right, now the Google News technique works very, very simple. All right, what you're gonna do is go to news.google.com, and you're going to search for just announced, just released, or pre-order. All right, now what this is going to do is it's going to bring back a ton of different listings within the news section of Google, and it's going to show different products that have just been announced for purchase or for pre-order, or that they're going to be releasing it at some time in the future. All right, so in this particular screenshot, you can see that the first result is Sony announcing that they're releasing a brand new camera. All right, now cameras are an absolute gold mine when it comes to launch tracking, because typically they're going to be several $100s to purchase, especially a DSLR camera like this. I can almost guarantee that this is easily going to be between $350 and $500. And if you monetize that with Amazon, you're easily going to make anywhere from $15 up to $30 for that sale, right? And of course, anything else that they purchase through Amazon. All right, so that's a perfect example. If you look at the bottom of this screenshot as well, you can see that Nokia announced that they're coming into returning to phone sales. All right, so you can click on there and see what new phones they're going to be releasing and learn about new products that are going to be released in the future through Nokia. All right, here's another example. The second listing, you can see that Ford has just announced a brand new bike that they're releasing. All right. And here's one more where the first video you can see Google announcing that they're releasing some new watches. All right, you can see below that all the different products that Microsoft has just announced at their E3 conference. All right, and then below that there's 4 things Apple just announced that you need to know. All right, so that might be Apple talking about new products that they have planned for the rest of this year. All right, so as you can see, using my Google News technique, you can find some very good products that have not been released yet, or that are available for pre-order that you can promote that have very, very little competition. All right, and I've used this many times to rank on the first page of Google within 24 hours. All right, and the reason for that is because the competition is very low and these products haven't been released yet. All right, and then once they are released, that's when the traffic is going to start landing on my video and start bringing in sales. All right. So that brings us to the conclusion of video number 1, guys. I hope you enjoyed step number 1 in our 4-step process, and we pretty much covered so far how to find good keywords to target, the 5 mistakes to avoid, and where you can find products to promote within the internet marketing space and outside of the internet marketing space. All right, so I hope you enjoyed video 1. Make sure you keep an eye out for video 2, where we're going to be talking about how you can go out there and create a high converting video for these products that we just found and these keywords that we just found. So make sure you look out for your email for that information, and we can continue on in this 4-step series.